Guys, a positive and a negative, I guess. Second half kind of stopped the bleeding, turned things around a little bit defensively, and had some scoring chances, but also some scoring chances that didn't get finished, some execution in the attacking zone. So, in that context, tell me what you were happy about, what you weren't happy about.
As a captain, I'm happy that the boys stuck at it. There were some real trying points and times where we were up against the wall, and we put some really good defensive efforts out there that we was able to apply a lot of pressure to them. And when we did have the ball inside their half, we hurt them at times. We weren't able to execute and get into the scoring positions well enough, which I think will take time and maybe a little bit more patience. But the game plan was to apply pressure and frustrate them, and I think at points and times we really did that.
Yeah, same thing. I think when we got it right, it was right. We just need to get it right more times. And that's test rugby, is just being consistent. Just +1, +1, +1.
I think you're going to see more line breaks and some continuity, some possession time, but not necessarily breaking through or breaking around or over. So, what are some of the work on there?
I think the big thing is about winning races to the breakdown, first and foremost. So that'll be a work on. There's some skill set work to do around our carry, particularly in wet weather and the way that we carry the ball. So we'll take those things away. And I think we have to realize that we are who we are, and that we're going to get refereed in a different way at the breakdown. And so we have to be more clean. We have to do things better. I thought Connor Mooneyham was fantastic. I thought he was brilliant on test debut. Sayo Hila came on and was very physical. And Ethan McVeigh came on and brought energy. So generally, overall, I was happy with the guys that they did the job we asked them to on debut.
The combinations you have, you already made some changes. I'm imagining with the number of test matches you have coming up, you might make some more experiments. What are you looking for in terms of, if you bring in a player in, whether it's an experienced one, inexperienced one, what are you looking for to add to the program?
I think the big thing is just to increase our overall team speed and athleticism. That's a big part of our game, is how we play the game. So we'll continue to add those pieces. And it comes back to the answers I gave before. Guys that can win races, guys that can carry low, guys that can get us the gain line, guys that can repeated energy on the defense.
So as far as Moonshot 2031, right, we're in Project Gemini according to that game plan. You consider this test match mission success?
Well, first I'll start with this morning in our U20s getting into the Junior World Trophy final. So that today was the first success. In terms of bringing through a set of players that can begin to poke their head through for 2027, yeah, I think we saw some debuts today from some guys that can do that. So overall, our mantra is always, the score doesn't matter as long as we get better. We're building towards something. We want to play inspirational. We want to inspire young players to want to be an Eagle someday. And I think the players put it all out there, win or lose, regardless of the score. They got better, and they finished the way they started.
Alex, we'll go one last one.
Short term, Greg, the maul defense is very good. If you follow the upcoming new laws, you stop them. You just if it's a one stop, you stop them. Tell me a little bit about how the maul is doing.
Yeah, just at times Scotland did very well to build that back edge and to keep it moving forward, so it didn't get stopped. And we just missed our roles at times. So when we did nail that, we did really well. We stopped them, got around the corner, was able to defend against their pick and goes quite successfully. But the times that Scotland did well was when they built that back edge, and we just missed our missions. And yeah, that was it. Like each game is like Scott said, as long as we're growing each game, getting better. The more time we get, we'll just compound. We'll keep compounding on top of each other and that experience, and it's really exciting. We'll get together in August, have a couple of weeks together, a bunch of games in Japan. It's really exciting times for the group, and we'll keep shooting upwards.